being intercepted.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Adams, the man in motion right. The first carry now. This is Lacey. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Finding time. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets the tone for the offense.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz?
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Caught left side by Cobb. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And again, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talking about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams finding a way to get the feet down. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Ingram able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Breeze now to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
And he is in for the score. touchdown run. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Adams, the man in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Slot man moves right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Nelson, the man in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Tackle made there by Nick Fairley. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And complete right side to Cook. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. The slot man in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Slot man moves right. Throwing is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. In motion right here, Nelson. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
One of the great things about most guys that play on the offensive line is that they have patience and extreme confidence in themselves. This group's gotten pushed around the entire game, haven't been able to move the ball very well. But after picking up a first down, running it there, they'll feel a little bit better about themselves going forward. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And tough sledding. You'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Adams, the man in motion right. Rodgers going to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. The play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Julius Peppers in there to sack him for a loss of 6. The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now Breeze. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. A gain of 3, second down. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Seven yards remain now on 3rd down. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. To throw is Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A carry for a Packer favorite, John Kuhn. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
I love the modern game, but that was a throwback right there to see the big man with football, running, knocking people aside, and picking up yardage. That takes me back to the 60s, the 70s, when fullbacks ruled the earth.
They run again with Kuhn. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. On the carry, it's Kuhn, the fullback. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Six yards to go here on 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Breeze. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And this seemingly endless drive continues.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. Now Breeze on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Kobe Flainer, the tight end, his intended target. And now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Rodgers now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Green Bay first down. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And this last year, right around mid-season, it's kind of when Michael Thomas emerged as Drew Brees' favorite target. And he finished leading all rookies, 92 catches, over 1,100 yards.
And one of the things I remember most about learning about Michael Thomas last season when I did a Saints game was finding out how much winning meant to him. Multiple teammates talked about after a loss how upset he was, how much he put into practice getting ready for the next week, and how much he was looking at other guys and wondering, do you care as much as I do? And that's a really big deal for a rookie receiver, and he translated it into action the rest of the year. Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kobe Flainer from 10 yards out. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Are you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second down, here's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Fresh set of downs here.
Ready, 90. 11. Here we go.
Breeze now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. It's caught left side by Cooks. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And complete right side to Cook. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The slot man in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And quickly they get to the line. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And brought in by the tight end Cook. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their second half. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Hey, kill. Ready. 5-9.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Saints. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you got him?
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Mark Ingram, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And following the interception, just more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. It's like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And this is Cook with a grab. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Play action. Rodgers. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now third down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Flushed out right. And he finds Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic. So anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So they're able to connect and beat the man coverage.
Nice job between the two of them. One getting downfield, the other one delivering.
Hey, 626.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Escaping the pressure right. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. The linebacker, Stephon Anthony with a pick. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down.
Ready? You waiting?
Again, they'll run with Ingram. It's a loss of 2, now third down. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
You do. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
And I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the first down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and end up making a really nice play.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And complete right side to Cook. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
They got completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Box it, box it, box it. Listen to me. 319. 319.
Off the play fake to Lacy. Here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard. Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jared Cook from 6. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. They complete it to Hill. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. And this is going to be incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target. And it's 4th and 4.
Well, I've got to give him some credit there. He tried to sell the out route. He tried to sell it hard. And as a receiver, what you're really trying to do is maneuver a defender inside to give yourself a little more cushion breaking to the out. But how about the defender reading it really well, not buying the fake or the maneuver inside, and getting to the sideline and helping break up the pass? And
here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. It's complete to Flanner. Call it a pickup of 7. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. It's Hill, complete. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Ready. Like 5-5.
Breeze is looking to throw. That's caught. The tight end Hill. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They send Thomas out to the right by himself. Back to throw, Breeze. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 9 out of that one.